List of past Super Bowl halftime shows, national anthem performers. This isn't Bad Bunny's first time every February. The Super Bowl isn't just the biggest game in American football, it's the biggest stage in global entertainment. The world watches for the touchdowns, the drama, and the spectacle. But two musical traditions have become almost as iconic as the game itself. The national anthem, performed live before kickoff. The halftime show, the performance that transforms a sporting event into a cultural moment. From marching bands and dramatic solo turns to billion-viewer pop spectacles, this tradition has evolved into entertainment history. And this year, as we head into Super Bowl 60, set for February 8, 2026, there's one name in particular drawing widespread attention: Bad Bunny. But as we'll explore, this is not his first brush with Super Bowl history. Every Super Bowl begins with reverence and tradition, the Star-Spangled Banner. It's a moment that unites a stadium filled with fans and millions watching around the world. Over the decades, some deliveries have become legendary. Whitney Houston's performance at Super Bowl 25, 1991, delivered during the Gulf War and widely regarded as one of the best renditions in history. Alicia Keys at Super Bowl 47, 2013, noted for her elongated, soulful version. Jon Batiste at Super Bowl 59, 2025, blending jazz and contemporary style on piano. Each year, the anthem performer becomes part of a lineage as storied as the game itself. And staying true to tradition, Charlie Puth is announced to sing the national anthem at Super Bowl 60. This tradition began with marching band and choir ensembles at early games and grew into one of the most anticipated moments of the broadcast. Originally, the Super Bowl halftime show was rooted in marching bands and regional entertainment, performances that had more in common with a college halftime show than a global spectacle. The major transformation came in the early 1990s. With Super Bowl 27 in 1993, Michael Jackson elevated the halftime slot into a pop culture event. Since then, the Super Bowl halftime show has become a premier platform for music icons, an opportunity to reach over 100 million viewers worldwide. Over the years, the Super Bowl halftime show has featured a breathtaking roster spanning genres, generations, and cultures. Some notable appearances include Diana Ross at Super Bowl 30, 1996, classic entertainment spectacle. U2 at Super Bowl 36, 2002, bringing a rock anthem moment. Shania Twain, No Doubt and Sting in 2003, merging country and rock icons. Coldplay, Beyoncé, and Bruno Mars, representing modern stadium-filling acts. Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, a powerful hip-hop tribute in 2022. Usher, with a star-studded cast including Alicia Keys, Lil Jon, Her, and Ludacris in 2024. Kendrick Lamar in 2025, featuring SZA. And now Bad Bunny for 2026. Each performance reflects shifts in music trends, audience expectations, and how the NFL positions the Super Bowl as not just a game, but the cultural event of the year. Now, let's talk about Bad Bunny. Critics and fans alike are calling his 2026 headline turn historic, and for good reason. He's set to become the first solo Latin artist to headline the Super Bowl halftime show, performing a set that will likely draw on reggaeton, Latin trap, and Spanish-language pop, a genuine cultural milestone. But this isn't his first Super Bowl moment. Back in Super Bowl 54, 2020, Bad Bunny appeared as a guest performer alongside Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, performing his verse on I Like It and joining Shakira during chantage. That moment introduced him to millions of viewers and built a bridge from guest collaborator to headline act. So when you hear people say this isn't his first Super Bowl time, they're referring exactly to that, a cameo performance that helped set the stage for this historic headline role. Bad Bunny's rise to headline status is significant on multiple levels. Representation. A Spanish-language performance on one of the world's biggest stages signals blurring lines between global and US pop music audiences. Musical diversity. The halftime show, once dominated by pop and rock, now embraces reggaeton, Latin trap, hip-hop, and global rhythms, reflecting today's musical landscape. Legacy. Artists like Shakira and Jennifer Lopez helped pave the way. Bad Bunny now carries that torch forward. This moment isn't just a performance, it's history. And as we've seen from the progression of halftime shows over the years, moments like this do more than entertain, they mark cultural shifts. From Whitney Houston's stirring anthem to Michael Jackson's game-changing halftime show, and on to contemporary icons like Rihanna, Kendrick Lamar, and now Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl has become a mirror of broader culture. Whether it's a singer raising the energy before kickoff or an artist commanding the halftime stage, these performances tap into emotion, identity, and history. They remind us that the Super Bowl is more than a game, it's a shared experience. Microphone American football. And as we move into Super Bowl 60, millions around the world will tune in not just for the touchdowns, but for the music, the art, and the statement that each anthem and halftime show performance embodies.